In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the entirety of the book of Revelations from the Bible. It is a crazy story. It is fucking awesome, and I hope you enjoy. The beginning is just really sick. It starts with just so you know, this shit is fucking real, and it's gonna happen in real life, like not online, like it's gonna happen IRL. So take this to heart and don't clown on this shit. And the next part is like the I am the Alpha and the Omega part. Like I know you guys have all heard about that. But the whole excerpt from that part is so sick. He is the firstborn of the dead. That sounds like a fucking Marvel character. What do you mean he's the firstborn of the dead? That's so raw. Next, John is at I think the temple or something. And then he turns around and in walks fucking Jesus. Like he's like a famous person on a Nickelodeon show or something. Or like a Disney Channel show. And would you believe it? He is dripped out. I mean, he's got like the gold sash. I think he's got like a rolly chain. Like he is dripped out. And John, of course, as you would if you just saw Jesus, he just falls to his knees and starts worshiping him. And then Jesus is like, hey man, I need you to write Revelations TM for the Bible, bold italicized, TM, registered trademark, rights reserved, the Bible. I need you to write Revelations for the Bible, okay? The next section of Revelations is basically just a bunch of letters that John wrote to major churches in Asia at the time. And they range from, wow, you're fucked, to, wow, you guys are basically all Jesus. Wow, holy cow. So, let's get into that. The first letter was to Ephesus. And basically what John has to say is, you guys lost the love, man. Like, you're going through it like it's a mechanical thing, and you're going at each other about your problems, and you're being Christian, but you don't have the love that comes with Christ. You know what I mean? And that was his main argument against them. John's next letter was to Smyrna. And he's basically like, no notes. I mean, damn, you guys are fucking killing it. I mean, yeah, literally no notes. And then at the end, he's like, P.S. BTW, your lives might be really bad, but it's okay because you guys are following the path, so it's okay. John's third letter was to Pergamum. And he's basically just like, quit with the idols and sexual immorality, and you're good. I mean, you're so close. Just like quit doing that. Like, tighten up. Get your shit together. What are you doing? John's next letter was to Thyatira. And in this, he basically says, fuck off with that Jezebel shit. Get that lady out of here. She's ruining everything. I mean, the sexual immorality, the idolatry. It's garbage. Why is she here? And then God kills all of her children. And you might say that's kind of harsh, but eye for an eye here. She was ruining the whole city. It's crazy. And then he says, everyone who wasn't doing that, who wasn't partaking in the idolatry and the sexual immorality, you guys pretty much get off scot-free. You get it easy from now on. You get it easy from now to the end times, pretty much. Then, at the end here, John snuck in a little something about a victorious one who will have authority over all nations. I wonder who that could be. Next letter was to Sardis. And John was basically like, dude, you're right there. You're so fucking close. Please, just tighten up. You're so close. Please, 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 please. And then he mentions this victorious one again. He says that he will not die. Interesting. Listeners, think about this while we continue the sermon. Think about this. John's sixth letter was to Philadelphia. And in this, he basically says, good shit, good cheesesteaks, good culture. I love everything you're doing. And in fact, you will face no trials from now to like ever. Like you're pretty much set for life here. And then he mentions that victorious one again. And he specifically says that he will be a pillar in the temple. I wonder. So, the last letter was to Laodicea. Hey, stop being so fucking greedy, you penny-pinching fucking Mr. Krabs motherfuckers. Quit it. That's garbage. Stop valuing money over the Lord. That's retarded. And then he mentions the victorious one, and he says that he will sit with God at his throne. I wonder who that could be. Keep on thinking about it. In the next section, John gets fucking battle bust into heaven and literally sees God. And guess what? He is iced out. I mean, like, he's got the grills, he's got the fucking chains, he's got a fucking diamond encrusted Rolex. I mean, he is iced the fuck out. It's unbelievable. John sees 6 winged angels that are like made of eyes. There are 24 elders up there that are just like fucking wild ass creatures in and of themselves. And then they mention this root of David, a 7-horned, 7-eyed slain lamb. I wonder who that could be. And then the funniest thing that could have happened in this scenario happens, and everyone bursts into song like it's fucking High School Musical. I'm not joking. Then, when Troy decides to do basketball and singing, everyone just starts screaming in prayer. They are fucking, like, so loud about it. This next section is basically just going to follow the breaking of the 7 seals. So, yeah. So when the first seal is broken, a white horse appears, and riding it is a conqueror with a bow, which is cool, I guess. When the second seal is broken, there will be a fiery red horse. Upon it will ride a dude with a giant sword who has the power to take away peace. When the third seal is broken, there will be a black horse, and upon it will be a guy with scales. So, look out for that one. Worst case scenario, you'll see him at the fucking Hy-Vee or something, I don't know, grocery store. After the fourth seal is broken, a pale horse will appear, and its rider will be literally death. Like death, like death, like death. Okay, so when the fifth seal is broken, everyone who is dead will just be like, man, what the fuck? Kill everybody else that's alive. So like your granddad, he's looking for you, motherfucker. Holy cow. After the sixth seal is broken, there will be a massive earthquake. The sun will go black. The moon will go red. Some of the stars will fall. And every mountain and island will be moved so, like, viciously. Then, angels will stop all of the wind in the world, and 144,000 people will get some fucking pre-order DLC, and they get like a mark on their forehead that says that they're chill. After the seventh seal is broken, there will be 30 minutes in heaven of complete silence. And you fucking better not laugh. And then They like smoke some weed, but they don't inhale, so it's okay. It's okay. And then they throw down the census onto the earth. And it just causes another fucking earthquake. This next part will go over the 7 trumpets that will sound after the 7 seals are broken. Okay? After the first trumpet sounds, it will hail fire and blood, and 1/3 of the whole earth will be burnt up. When the second trumpet goes off, a fucking comet or something hits the earth, like in the ocean, and 1/3 of the ocean just turns to blood, and like a lot of shit dies. Once the third trumpet is sound, a star will fall into the rivers, and 1/3 of all fresh water will just become poisoned, and you can't drink it or you die. When the fourth trumpet goes off, 1/3 of all of space will just go blank. And you know, that's one thing, right? That's one thing they have to deal with. But they also say that there will just be like an eagle flying around, just like roasting us for being dumb. Like, damn, man, what the fuck? When the fifth trumpet is sounded, a star will fall to earth and open up the abyss. The abyss, trademark, registered, reserve, like, what the hell? A bunch of smoke will come out of it, go everywhere. Giant locusts will come out. And guess what? They're iced out too! Fucking diamond-encrusted locusts! So everyone will be tortured for like 5 months, but no one's gonna die. You're just gonna get tortured and then nobody dies. Once the sixth trumpet is sounded, 4 angels will kill 1/3 of all of humanity, and we're gonna see that, and literally no one will repent. Then, before the next trumpet can sound, John edges us with like a scroll of forbidden knowledge that he gets to read, and I'm not shitting you, we don't get to know, and then he ate it. They said it was gonna taste like honey, and he fucking ate it. John goes on to say that there will be 2 prophets that come to earth, and that a beast, the beast, will come out of the abyss, kill them, and then everyone's just gonna like Fortnite emote on their corpses. Like, then he says that the prophets will get mercy res, come back to life, hit a quick chug, and then ascend into heaven. And when they ascend into heaven, there will be yet another massive earthquake, and then people will start to pray en masse. After this, the 7th trumpet sounds, and we just see the Ark of the Covenant, like the heavens open up, and we just like see it, and we're like, wow, that's awesome. And then we see a pregnant lady, and a fucking dragon, and then the dragon swipes with his tail 1/3 of the stars in space out of space. Then the pregnant lady will give birth to a son who will rule all nations. And then God takes that baby. Michael, the Archangel Michael, fucking bodies the dragon, who, if you can't tell by now, is Satan. And then the woman runs off into the woods, and then the devil, like, Satan pursues her, and then she just grows wings and fucking flies into heaven and fucks off. So then, the devil is like, fuck it, I guess I'll try to fuck with humans now, as if that's a better recourse. So, following this, a monster comes out of the fucking ocean with 7 heads and 10 horns, and everyone just starts worshiping it. Then, another beast comes out of the fucking ground and just starts gassing up the first one. He's like, man, this is a fucking great guy. Love this dude. And then, like, does some, like, card tricks, pulls a quarter out from somebody's ear, and marks everyone. they bring up those 144,000 people again. And they mention that all of them will be virgins. Based. And then they all get fucking raptured. And then 3 angels come to earth to like preach. But then even cooler, Jesus comes out on a cloud like he's fucking Goku. Or like Black Myth Wukong or something. So Jesus, from his cloud, harvests all of the earth. An angel comes down and takes all our fucking grapes. And like takes, so we can't have wine or whatever. And then the angels come with the 7 plagues. And they will be the next section of this video. So when they pour out the first bowl, which causes the plague, everyone just gets monkeypox. They get the fucking sores all over them and everything. They get monkeypox. It's crazy. When they pour the second bowl, they pour it into the ocean. The entire ocean turns into blood. And everything in the ocean fucking dies. I'm not kidding. The third bowl is dumped into the rivers. And all of the fresh water in the world turns into blood. I'm not fucking with you. It's that crazy. When they pour the fourth bowl, I guess they just fucking get rid of the ozone layer or something. Because the sun just starts to burn everybody. Everyone just gets burned by the fucking sun. It's crazy. Fifth bowl gets poured out. Pure darkness. World just goes fucking black. Sixth bowl gets poured out. And it dries the Euphrates, which I can only assume at this point is blood. So all of the kings walk in the whole world walk to Armageddon and like meet there. So then the seventh bowl is poured. And there is another fucking massive earthquake, massive hailstorm, and then an angel meets with the creator of OnlyFans, and then she fucking dies. So everyone gets hyped the fuck up. The white horse comes back. His rider is referred to in quotes as faithful and true. And if you haven't figured it out yet, and I haven't laid it out enough, it is Jesus Christ. Woo! So Jesus leads all of heaven's angels in a war against Satan. They fucking squad wipe these motherfuckers. And then they lock up Satan, but only for 1,000 years. Then, the people who didn't worship the beast will reign with Christ on earth for 1,000 years. And then after that 1,000 years is up, everyone else comes back. Now you'll notice, it's now been 1,000 years. So of course, Satan comes back and immediately gets fucking wombo comboed right back into hell, this time forever. Oh my God. Following Satan's demise, God does his final naughty and nice list and judges the souls of everyone pretty much ever. So once the souls are judged, heaven and earth do a fucking fusion dance. John just like gets shown Megalopolis, essentially, like a perfect society. Eden gets restored, which, holy cow, that's been a while since I heard about that in the Bible. And then John ends all of Revelations the same way he began it, with a trust me bro, I know this sounds crazy. I'm gonna be so fucking for real right now. There's a lot of messages to take out of Revelations, but more than anything, I just wanted to tell how wild of a story it is. I mean, it's gonna fucking happen in real life, which is the craziest part about it. But I just want to really get into the nitty-gritty of how interesting the Bible is, dude. There's so many cool stories in the Bible like this that people don't talk about because they don't want to get it. They don't want to act like it's wild. It's fucking insane. It's awesome. The Bible is so cool. Like, I talked about Job last time. That's so cool. That's such a cool story. He came out of heaven to say hi. Revelations, we're gonna fucking solo Satan. It's so cool, and I really hope you guys enjoyed it, because I love doing these fucking videos. They're so fun to make. Hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye.